Welcome to my review of the Carl Schlieper Sodbuster by the German cutlery company Friedrich Olbertz. To prevent any confusion, let me first explain the names. Carl Schlieper, the name that is etched on the blade, used to be a cutlery company of its own. Carl Schlieper was founded in Solingen, Germany in 1898. The company registered lots of brand names and trademarks, but their most prominent and most recognized symbol was the eye with rays of light, the famous eye brand. In 1993, however, the company became insolvent and was liquidated. The intellectual property rights, including the name Carl Schlieper and the eye brand, were transferred to Friedrich Olbertz, another time-honored cutlery company from Solingen. The origins of Friedrich Olbertz date back to the year 1872. Today the company is managed by Achim Gronauer. They still make pocket knives the traditional way, with old-fashioned machinery and lots of manual work. Most of their knives are produced for the US market. Next, we need to clarify yet another name, Sodbuster. The first knife company which used this name for a knife was, to my knowledge, WRK's. In the late 1960s, they introduced the 38 pattern under the name Sodbuster. And in 1970, Case introduced the smaller 37 pattern, which is known as Sodbuster Junior. However, the overall design originated in Germany. There are pattern books from the early 20th century that show this knife design in several variations. But it's not called Sodbuster, it's called Taschenschlachtmesser or Notschlachtmesser, which suggests that these knives were mainly used on farms and for dressing small game. And there are still other German cutlery companies that make this pattern. For example, Hubertus sells it under the name Notschlachter. Robert Herder uses an old dialect word and calls it Hippekniep. Some of them are slip joints, others, like this one, come with a backlock. Now back to the Carl Schlieper Sodbuster. The closed length is 120 millimeters. The overall length is 217 millimeters. The blade length is 97 millimeters and the blade thickness is 3 millimeters. The weight comes in at 90 grams. The Carl Schlieper Sodbuster is available with different handle materials. This particular model comes with Babinga wood handle scales. It's also available with plastic handle scales in different colors. The Sodbuster is definitely a user knife, not a collector's item in the first place, so I don't mind plastic handle scales at all. As I already mentioned, the knife is very traditionally made. It's a pin-together construction with brass pins and brass liners. It's a two-hand opening knife, of course. The lockup is rock solid. You can easily use it as a workhorse knife for everyday cutting tasks. The blade shape and the blade steel are also very traditional. It's a flat ground draw point blade made of non-stainless carbon steel. And as you know, a carbon steel blade develops a patina over time, especially if you use it for slicing fruits and vegetables like I did. What I like about carbon steel is that you can get it scary sharp again in no time. Overall, the Sodbuster is a very basic but time-proven design. It's a no-nonsense all-purpose knife. And it's also very well executed. I can highly recommend it. Thanks for watching and stay tuned, there will be more reviews of Friedrich Olbertz knives in the future.